Welcome to Coins History. Are you sitting on hidden treasures? Today we're diving into the most valuable, rare Washington $quarter coins that could make you thousands. Some of these coins are so rare, collectors are paying insane prices. Don't blink or you'll miss the secrets that could turn your pocket change into a fortune. Stay tuned till the end because I'm revealing coins that could be worth a small fortune right now. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, smash the like, share with your friends, and drop a comment below. Thanks so much for watching with love. Montana Quarter. Most valuable Montana state quarter. You should never ignore. Listen carefully because what looks like ordinary pocket change could secretly be a hidden jackpot. Today we are diving into one of the most talked about modern U.S. coins that has collectors quietly hunting across the country. The Montana State Quarter with AP mint mark from a proof set is not just another coin. Under the right conditions, it can turn into a serious money maker. This coin was released as part of the United States Mint State Quarters program, and it represents Montana, known as Big Sky Country. On the reverse side, you will see a powerful and iconic design featuring a bison skull resting above the landscape. That bold imagery is what makes this coin instantly recognizable and highly collectible. Now here's where things get interesting. Not every Montana quarter is valuable. Most of them are only worth face value. But the proof version with the P mint mark, especially when it has exceptional quality or rare minting characteristics, is where collectors start paying serious attention. Proof coins are struck differently from regular circulation coins. They are made using specially polished dies and planchets, giving them a mirror-like surface and ultra-sharp details. These coins are not meant for everyday use. They are created for collectors, which already gives them an edge in value, but even among proof coins, only a tiny fraction stand out. The ones that can command high prices usually have flawless surfaces, deep mirror finishes, and sometimes rare mint errors. These include things like double dies, off-center strikes, or unusual polishing marks that make the coin unique. Condition is everything in the coin world. A Montana quarter taken from a proof set and preserved perfectly without scratches, fingerprints, or dullness can climb significantly in value. Grading services like PCGS and NGC often certify these coins, and higher grades like PR69 or PR70 can dramatically increase demand. Now imagine finding one with a perfect grade and a rare visual appeal. That is exactly what drives collectors into bidding wars. These coins are not just metal. They are competition pieces, status items, and long-term investments. Let's talk about the technical details that serious collectors always check. The Montana State Quarter weighs approximately 5.67 grams. Its diameter is about 24.26 millimeters. It is composed of a copper core with a clad outer layer of nickel. The edge is reeded, which means it has those small ridges around the side. The obverse side features the familiar portrait of George Washington, designed with fine detail and a smooth proof finish. The P mint mark indicates it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which plays a key role in identifying this specific variety. Now here's the truth most people miss. Value is not just about age. This is a modern coin, but rarity, condition, and demand can push it far beyond what people expect. Collectors are always searching for coins that combine beauty, perfection, and scarcity. This Montana proof quarter checks all those boxes when the right version appears. That if you have old proof sets stored away, especially from the late 2000s, you need to check them immediately. Look closely under bright light. Tilt the coin and inspect the surface. Any unusual shine, double details, or flawless mirror finish could indicate something special. Coins like this often go unnoticed for years because people assume newer coins are not valuable. That assumption is exactly why opportunities like this exist. The market rewards those who pay attention to detail and understand what others overlook. Another important factor is demand in the collector market. State quarters are one of the most widely collected series in U.S. history. Millions of collectors are still trying to complete high-grade sets. That demand creates strong competition for top-quality coins, and when demand meets limited supply, prices can explode. That's why certain proof quarters have shocked the market with unexpected high values. It's not luck. It's knowledge and timing. So if you are serious about coins or even just curious, start checking your collection today. Look for proof coins. Look for mint marks. Look for perfection. Because one small detail could mean the difference between a coin worth a few cents and one worth thousands, and now the moment you've been waiting for. The estimated value of a rare Montana State quarter with AP mint mark from a proof set in exceptional condition can reach $42,000 to $55,000. This is why collectors never ignore their coins. Hidden value is everywhere, but only a few people take the time to find it. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and drop a comment if you love coins or want to learn more about rare valuable coins. Cumberland Island Quarter. Get ready, because what you're about to hear might completely change how you look at your pocket change forever. There are coins hiding in plain sight right now that collectors are willing to pay massive money for, and one of the most shocking examples is the 2018 Cumberland Island Quarter with the P mint mark from a proof set. This is not just another coin, this is a potential jackpot sitting unnoticed in collections, drawers, and sometimes even mixed into circulation by accident. Let's break it down properly, because if you don't understand what makes this coin valuable, you'll miss it even if it's right in your hands. The 2018 Cumberland Island Quarter is part of the America the Beautiful series, and at first glance, it looks ordinary. It features the stunning coastal wildlife of Cumberland Island, with a majestic wild horse, a snowy egret, and maritime forest scenery. Most people see this as just a beautiful design, but collectors see something very different. They see rarity, condition, mint origin, and most importantly, opportunity. Now here's where things get serious. This specific coin must be from a proof set and must carry the P mint mark. That alone already separates it from millions of standard circulation coins. Proof coins are specially struck using polished dies and planchets, giving them a mirror-like finish and razor-sharp details. They are not meant for everyday use, which means if one somehow enters circulation or gets mishandled, its condition becomes extremely important, and condition is where the money explodes. That we're talking about coins that show deep cameo contrast, where the background is mirror-like and the design elements are frosted. Coins that are perfectly preserved, with no scratches, no haze, no marks, these are the ones collectors fight over. Now let's talk about why this coin can reach insane value levels. First factor: limited availability in perfect condition. While proof sets exist, finding one coin that survives in flawless condition is far harder than people think. Even the smallest imperfection can drop the value massively. Second factor: collector demand. The America the Beautiful series has a strong following, and specific designs like Cumberland Island attract attention due to their unique artwork and lower survival rates in high grades. Third factor: grading. Coins graded at the highest levels by professional grading services can command extreme premiums. This is where a coin jumps from being just collectible to being a serious investment. Now here's the brutal truth most people ignore: not every 2018 Cumberland Island Quarter is valuable. If your coin is scratched, circulated, or not from a proof set, its value drops dramatically. This is where most people fool themselves. They think they're holding treasure, but they're actually holding a common coin. So you need to be ruthless when checking your coin. Look at the surface. Is it mirror-like? Check the details. Are they sharp and frosted? Look for the P mint mark. Confirm it came from a proof set. That if you skip even one of these checks, you're guessing, and guessing will cost you money. Let's go deeper into the physical details so you can verify it like an expert. The coin has a standard weight of 5.67 grams. Diameter is 24.26 millimeters. It's composed of a copper core with a cupronickel-clad outer layer. Edge is reeded. These specs won't make it valuable, but if they don't match, your coin is not what you think it is. Now imagine this scenario: someone buys a proof set, breaks it open, spends one coin by mistake, and that coin ends up in circulation. Most people will ignore it. But someone who knows exactly what to look for can pull out a high-value piece from everyday change. That's how real collectors win. Not by luck, but by knowledge. And here's another mistake beginners make: they clean coins. If you clean this coin, you destroy its value instantly. Even a high-grade proof coin can become nearly worthless if it's been tampered with. Collectors want originality, not shine created by damage. So if you find one, don't touch the surface. Store it safely. Get it evaluated professionally if it looks perfect. Now let's talk numbers, the part everyone is waiting for. A top condition 2018 Cumberland Island quarter with a P mint mark from a proof set, showing exceptional quality and grading at the highest levels, has been known to reach an estimated value of $42,000 to $45,000, yes. A single quarter. That's the difference between ignoring your coins and understanding them. So next time you see a quarter, don't dismiss it. Slow down. Look closely. Because the difference between a common coin and a life-changing one is often just a few microscopic details, and if you're serious about making money from coins, then start treating every coin like it could be valuable, but verify it like an expert. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and drop a comment on coins you want to learn about next. Northern Mariana Islands quarter. Listen carefully, because this is one of those moments where a simple coin can turn into serious money if you actually know what you're looking at. Most people overlook it, spend it, or ignore it completely, but collectors don't make that mistake. They hunt for it. The 2009 Northern Mariana Islands quarter with the D mint mark from a proof set is one of those coins that looks ordinary to the untrained eye, but carries hidden value that can shock you. This coin is part of the famous America the Beautiful series, and its design is anything but random. On the reverse side, you'll see a traditional Chamorro canoe sailing across the water, a latte stone pillar standing strong, and native vegetation representing the culture and identity of the Northern Mariana Islands. It tells a story, and in the coin world, story plus rarity equals demand. Now here's where things get serious: this is not just any 2009 quarter. It must be from a proof set and carry the D mint mark. That combination immediately puts it into a completely different category. Proof coins are struck with extreme precision using specially prepared dies, giving them that deep mirror finish and sharp contrast that collectors pay premium money for. But here's the reality check: not every proof coin is valuable. Condition is everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. If your coin has even tiny scratches, haze, fingerprints, or signs of mishandling, the value drops fast. The coins that command big money are the ones that look almost unreal: ultra-clean surfaces, strong cameo contrast, and no visible flaws even under magnification. Most people don't have that level of coin, and that's exactly why the few that exist become so valuable. Let's break down why this coin can reach extreme price levels. First, limited survival and perfect condition. Even though proof sets were produced, very few coins remain flawless over time. Storage issues, humidity, and handling destroy perfection quickly. Second, collector demand for early America the Beautiful coins. The 2009 issues were among the first in the series, making them historically significant and more desirable. Third, grading impact. When a coin is professionally graded at the highest levels, especially with deep cameo quality, its price can skyrocket beyond what most people expect. Now here's where you need to be ruthless with your own coin: check the surface. It should reflect like a mirror. Check the design. Frosted details should pop out clearly. Check the mint mark. You must see the D mint mark, confirm it came from a proof set, not regular circulation. If you can't confirm all of this, then you're guessing, and guessing won't make you money. Let's talk about the physical specs so you don't get fooled. The weight should be 5.67 grams, the diameter is 24.26 millimeters. It has a copper core with a clad outer layer of cupronickel, the edge is reeded. These are standard for Washington quarters, but if anything is off, your coin is not what you think it is. Now here's something most beginners completely mess up: they clean coins thinking it will increase value. That's one of the fastest ways to destroy it. Cleaning leaves micro scratches and removes the original surface that collectors want. A cleaned proof coin loses serious value instantly. So if you think you've got a strong example, don't touch it. Store it safely and consider professional grading. Imagine pulling a coin like this from a broken proof set or inherited collection and realizing it's worth more than a car. That's not fantasy, that's exactly how rare coin discoveries happen, but again, don't fool yourself. The majority of these coins are not worth big money. Only the absolute top-tier examples with near-perfect preservation make it into the high-value category. Now let's talk about the number that matters. A 2009 Northern Mariana Islands quarter with a D mint mark from a proof set, in exceptional high-grade condition with strong cameo contrast, has an estimated value ranging from $42,000 to $52,000. That's the difference between an ordinary coin and a serious asset. So next time you see a quarter, don't just spend it. Study it. Inspect it. Question it. Because hidden value doesn't announce itself, you have to recognize it. Thanks for watching. If you found this valuable, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and drop a comment on coins you want to explore next. Quarter 1966. Pay attention, because this is where average coin collectors get left behind and sharp collectors move ahead. There's a coin sitting quietly in collections, drawers, and old coin jars that most people completely underestimate, the 1966 Washington quarter with no mint mark. At first glance, it looks like nothing special. No silver shine, no obvious rarity, no dramatic design change. Just another quarter, right? That's exactly why people miss it, but here's the reality, 1966 is not just any year. This was a transition period in United States coinage. Silver had just been removed from circulating quarters, and the U.S. Mint was producing clad coins at massive scale to meet demand. During this time, mint marks were intentionally removed from coins between 1965 and 1967 to discourage collectors from hoarding specific mint issues. That means every 1966 quarter you see will have no mint mark. So if you think no mint mark equals rare, you're already making a beginner mistake. Most of these coins are extremely common. Now here's where the story changes completely. While the majority of 1966 quarters are ordinary circulation coins, a very small number exist in extraordinary condition, coins that appear almost like proof strikes, with highly reflective surfaces, sharp details, and minimal imperfections. These are often referred to as proof-like or specimen-quality coins, even though official proof sets were not issued for circulation in the usual way during that period. This is where value begins to climb. Collectors are not paying for the date alone, they are paying for condition, eye appeal, and surface quality. A standard worn 1966 quarter is worth face value. But a coin that looks nearly perfect, with mirror-like fields and crisp design elements, becomes something completely different. And here's the brutal truth. Most people think their coin is high grade when it isn't. You need to be extremely critical. Look at the surface under strong light. Does it reflect clearly, almost like glass? Check for marks. Even tiny scratches reduce value significantly. Examine the details in Washington's hair and the eagle on the reverse. Are they sharp and fully defined? Look for any dullness, discoloration, or wear. If it's there, the value drops fast. This is not a game of guessing. This is precision. Now let's talk about why certain 1966 quarters can reach serious money levels. First, rarity in top condition. While millions were made, very few survive in near-perfect state. Most were heavily circulated, stored poorly, or damaged over time. Second, demand for high-grade clad coins. Advanced collectors actively seek out early clad coinage in pristine condition because it's surprisingly difficult to find. Third, grading power. When a coin is professionally graded at the highest levels, especially if it shows proof-like characteristics, its value can jump dramatically. But don't get carried away. If your coin is average, it's not valuable. This is where most people lose credibility. They assume rarity where none exists. Only the absolute best examples matter. Let's lock in the technical details so you don't get fooled. The weight should be 5.67 grams, the diameter is 24.26 millimeters, composition is copper nickel clad over a copper core, the edge is reeded. If your coin doesn't match these specs, something is off, and here's another mistake that kills value instantly: cleaning. If you clean this coin, even slightly, you destroy the original surface. Collectors want untouched coins. A cleaned coin, no matter how shiny, is considered damaged. So if you think you've got something special, don't try to improve it. Protect it. Now imagine this: someone finds an old jar of coins, pulls out a 1966 quarter that looks unusually sharp and reflective, ignores it, and spends it. That's how value disappears. Not because the coin wasn't rare, but because the owner didn't recognize it. Knowledge is what separates a spender from a collector. And now let's get to the number that matters most: that a 1966 Washington quarter with no mint mark, showing exceptional high-grade preservation and strong proof-like qualities, can reach an estimated value ranging from $49,000 to $72,000. That's not hype, that's what top-tier condition can do. So stop treating every coin like it's the same. Because it's not. Some coins are just metal, and some are opportunities. Thanks for watching. If you found this useful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and drop a comment on coins you want to learn about next. Quarter 1968. Coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today we're diving deep into one of the most valuable, rare, and sought-after coins in United States history, the 1968 Washington State quarter dollar with no mint mark, directly from an actual proof set coin. If you think your pocket change is ordinary, think again. Some of the coins in circulation could be hiding serious fortune, and this Washington quarter is a shining example. Let's start with the basics. The 1968 Washington quarter is part of the long-running series of U.S. quarters featuring George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. This specific issue is unique because it comes without a mint mark, which makes it extraordinarily rare. Most coins from 1968 were minted in either Philadelphia or Denver, and a missing mint mark makes collectors and investors scramble for this gem. This coin was originally struck as part of a proof set, which means it was specially minted with highly polished, mirror-like surfaces and extra sharp details. Proof coins are always minted for collectors, not for general circulation, and when combined with the absence of a mint mark, it instantly becomes one of the most valuable Washington quarters ever made. Now, let's talk numbers, because everyone wants to know the value. A 1968 Washington quarter with no mint mark in proof condition can command an incredible price on the collector market. Depending on condition, rarity, and provenance, these coins have been estimated to be worth $49,000 to $69,000. Yes, you heard that right. Tens of thousands of dollars for a single quarter. Imagine finding one in your collection or inherited from your grandparents. For coin enthusiasts, the allure is more than just money. This coin carries historical significance. 1968 was a transformative year in U.S. history, and coins from this era are heavily studied for die variations, striking errors, and minting anomalies. The fact that this Washington quarter lacks a mint mark may indicate a rare die misalignment or a mint oversight, making it a perfect candidate for grading and investment. Collectors pay attention to weight and diameter, and this quarter is no exception. The standard specifications for the 1968 Washington quarter are 5.67 grams in weight and 24.26 millimeters in diameter, composed of 90% silver and 10% copper. Its silver content alone makes it appealing to precious metal investors, but the rarity factor drives the price into astronomical ranges. Let's explore why this coin stands out even in comparison to other rare quarters. Most Washington quarters from the late 1960s are plentiful, often found in circulation. But proof coins with no mint mark are incredibly scarce, sometimes appearing only once in decades on auction floors or private sales. Serious collectors, especially those hunting for high-grade proof coins, are willing to pay a premium to secure this exact quarter for their portfolios. If you're holding a 1968 Washington quarter, or think you might have one tucked away in a coin album, here's what to look for. Examine the surface carefully for mirror-like qualities, check the edges for consistent reading, and inspect for any die errors or anomalies that might increase its value further. Even slight imperfections or variations can dramatically affect the coin's rarity and market price. Investment-wise, coins like this are not just collectibles, they're tangible assets. Over the past decade, rare proof quarters have appreciated steadily, often outperforming traditional bullion or silver coins. Owning a coin with such a unique attribute, the missing mint mark, places you in an exclusive club of collectors and investors who understand the true potential of U.S. coins. So, whether you're a seasoned numismatist, an investor looking to diversify with rare coins, or a casual collector, the 1968 Washington quarter with no mint mark from a proof set is a piece of history, a collector's dream, and a financial treasure all rolled into one. Remember, the estimated value ranges from $49,000 to $69,000, making it one of the most sought-after quarters in the United States. Before you go, here's a quick recap of why this coin is so special. Rarity. Proof coin with no mint mark. Historical significance. Late 1960s U.S. minting material, 90% silver, 10% copper. Size and weight, 24.26 mm diameter, 5.67 grams. Collector appeal, mirror-like proof finish, perfect for investment and display. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful and want to discover more rare US coins worth big money, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let us know if you've ever found a rare quarter in your collection, we'd love to hear your story. Stay tuned for more exciting coin history and treasure hunting secrets. Quarter 1977. Coin collectors, treasure hunters, and history lovers. Today we're uncovering a hidden gem in United States coin history, the 1977 Washington State quarter dollar with no mint mark, coming straight from an actual proof set. If you think your quarters are ordinary, think again. Some coins from the 1970s can hold life-changing value, and this rare proof quarter is a perfect example. Let's dive into the details. The 1977 Washington quarter features George Washington on the obverse, a design classic that collectors worldwide recognize, and the iconic eagle on the reverse. While most 1977 quarters were minted in Philadelphia or Denver, this particular coin is extraordinary because it comes without a mint mark, making it incredibly scarce and highly coveted by serious collectors. This coin is part of a proof set, which means it was struck with mirror-like surfaces, sharp details, and precision craftsmanship. Proof coins are always intended for collectors, never for circulation, and when combined with a missing mint mark, the rarity factor skyrockets. Coin investors and numismatists know that proof coins without mint marks are some of the most valuable and sought-after pieces in U.S. coin collections. Now, let's talk numbers, because the value of this coin is nothing short of astounding. A 1977 Washington quarter with no mint mark from a proof set has an estimated market value ranging from $49,000 to $62,000. That's right, tens of thousands of dollars for a single quarter. Imagine holding that in your hand or finding it tucked away in an old coin album. What makes this coin truly special is not just its value, but its historical significance. 1977 was a pivotal year in U.S. history, and coins from this era are carefully studied for die variations, striking errors, and mint anomalies. The absence of a mint mark on this quarter may indicate a rare mint oversight, which adds enormous appeal to collectors who specialize in high-grade proof coins and unique minting errors. Let's go over some technical details that collectors care about. The standard specifications for the 1977 Washington quarter are 5.67 grams in weight and 24.26 millimeters in diameter, composed of 90% silver and 10% copper. Its silver content makes it a smart choice for investors in precious metals, but the rarity and proof status push its value far beyond the silver alone. Why is this coin so highly sought after compared to other quarters? Most Washington quarters from the late 1970s are common and easy to find in circulation. Proof coins with no mint mark, however, are extremely rare, often surfacing only once in decades through auctions or private collections. Serious collectors are willing to pay a premium to add this unique coin to their portfolio, knowing it is a tangible piece of U.S. coin history with investment potential. If you're examining your own 1977 Washington quarter, here's what to look for. Check for mirror-like surfaces, sharp, clean details, and an absence of mint mark. Also, inspect the edges for consistent reading and verify the coin's weight and diameter. Even minor variations or imperfections can significantly increase a coin's rarity and value, making careful inspection essential. Investing in rare coins like this isn't just about collecting, it's about owning a tangible asset that can appreciate over time. Proof coins with unique features, like a missing mint mark, are especially attractive to both collectors and investors because their value is determined by both scarcity and condition. The 1977 Washington quarter proof coin with no mint mark represents an elite category of U.S. coins that consistently performs well in the market. To summarize why this coin is extraordinary: rarity, proof coin with no mint mark. Historical significance, minted in 1977, an important era for U.S. coins. Material, 90% silver, 10% copper. Weight and diameter, 5.67 grams, 24.26 mm. Collector appeal, mirror-like proof finish, rare mint oversight, highly sought after for investment. This coin is not just a collectible, it's a treasure of American history, a valuable investment, and a coveted prize for serious numismatists. The estimated value ranges from $49,000 to $62,000, making it one of the most desirable quarters from the 1970s for collectors and investors alike. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the most valuable rare U.S. coins, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let us know if you've ever found a rare quarter like this in your collection. We love hearing your stories. Stay tuned for more videos about rare coins, proof sets, silver coins, and high-value U.S. collectibles. Happy collecting! Quarter 1978. Coin collectors, treasure hunters, and history enthusiasts. Today we are uncovering a truly rare and valuable piece of American coinage, the 1978 Washington State quarter dollar with no mint mark, straight from an actual proof set. If you think all quarters are just pocket change, think again. Some coins, especially proof coins with unique characteristics, can be worth a fortune, and this one is no exception. The 1978 Washington quarter features the classic George Washington portrait on the obverse and the iconic eagle on the reverse. While the majority of 1978 quarters were minted in Philadelphia or Denver, this special proof coin stands out because it comes without a mint mark. That rarity alone instantly attracts collectors and investors worldwide. This coin is part of a proof set, meaning it was struck with mirror-like surfaces, crisp details, and meticulous craftsmanship. Proof coins were created for collectors and not for circulation, so they were carefully handled, and their pristine condition adds significant value. When combined with a missing mint mark, this coin moves into the elite category of rare U.S. quarters. Now, let's talk value, because this is what everyone really wants to know. A 1978 Washington quarter with no mint mark from a proof set has an estimated market value ranging from $49,000 to $62,000. Yes, tens of thousands of dollars for a single quarter. The mere thought of finding one in an old coin album is enough to make any collector's heart race. The historical significance of this coin cannot be overstated. 1978 was a fascinating year for U.S. coinage, and coins from this era are studied for die variations, mint errors, and striking anomalies. The absence of a mint mark can indicate a rare mint oversight or die misalignment, making this coin incredibly appealing to serious numismatists and collectors who focus on high-grade proof coins. Technical specifications are also important for collectors and investors. The 1978 Washington quarter has a weight of 5.67 grams and a diameter of 24.26 millimeters, composed of 90% silver and 10% copper. Its silver content provides intrinsic value, but the proof status and rarity push its market price far beyond the metal alone. Why is this coin more valuable than standard circulation quarters from the late 1970s? Most quarters from this era are common and easy to find, but proof coins with no mint mark are extremely rare, often appearing in auctions or private collections only once in decades. Serious collectors are willing to pay top dollar to secure this coin because it combines historical significance, rarity, and investment potential. If you're examining your own 1978 Washington quarter, here's what to look for. Check for mirror-like surfaces, sharp details on both the obverse and reverse, and of course, confirm the absence of a mint mark. Inspect the reeded edges, verify the weight and diameter, and watch for any small anomalies that could increase its rarity and value. Even minor imperfections in proof coins can make them significantly more valuable. Investing in rare coins like this is about more than just collecting, it's about owning a tangible asset that can appreciate over time. Proof coins with unique features, such as a missing mint mark, are especially attractive because their value is driven by both scarcity and condition. The 1978 Washington quarter proof coin with no mint mark represents a rare opportunity for collectors and investors to own a piece of history that is highly likely to retain and increase in value. To summarize why this coin is so extraordinary: rarity, proof coin with no mint mark, historical significance, minted in 1978, late 1970s U.S. coinage material, 90% silver, 10% copper, weight and diameter, 5.67 grams, 24.26 millimeters, collector appeal, mirror-like proof finish, rare mint oversight, highly sought after by investors. This coin is more than just a collectible, it is a treasure of American history, a high-value investment, and a coveted prize for serious numismatists. Its estimated value ranges from $49,000 to $62,000, making it one of the most desirable quarters of the late 1970s for collectors and investors alike. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this detailed dive into rare and valuable U.S. coins, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let us know if you've ever discovered a rare proof quarter in your collection. We love hearing your treasure hunting stories. Stay tuned for more videos covering rare coins, proof sets, silver coins, and high-value collectible quarters. Happy collecting!